Welcome to another video from Avenue X, looking at Chinese dramaland in the past week. I know I promised I'm gonna try to make all the weekly video in different places so that it looks more interesting, but this week happens to be a week that I just cannot schedule that in. So you're just gonna have to bear with my room. As usual, let's first talk about dramas that are airing or will be airing soon. Today is December the 20th. As I'm recording this video, we will have I'm thinking probably not that many people will be watching. On iQIYI is a contemporary drama, 36 episodes, romantic drama led by Sun Qian and Huang Jingyu. 冬至 literal translation would be winter solstice, but I think the official translation is love song in winter, and it's a typical romantic story of two people. You know what I've said about Huang Jingyu earlier this year during the first shot drama, that I clearly stated my opinion about him, which is his chemistry works a lot better with a guy instead of with a girl for all kinds of reasons. I just don't think Sun Qian is going to be the person who breaks that rule, and let's see if it turns out to be like that. On Tencent and also CCTV 8, Dafeng, the period drama led by Wang Hedi, in which he uses his own voice, and we will soon find out whether that would work for this particular drama. He's just gotten Wang Hedi rap song released, dissing people who are dissing him. He's like calling out wars against people who are doing whatever to him, but a lot of the things he said in those rapping lyrics are not that valid in terms of if you are actually top popularity tier 1 actors who's the hottest thing right now, then if you say that, at least in the way it's qualified to say that you're so above everybody else. But in reality, ever since Canglanjue, every drama he's been in afterwards has been on a steady decline in terms of its quality and also reception. This is the world of fierce competition, and if you cannot keep up, you get washed over by the new wave of coming hot people. For example, in the idol drama land of Chinese drama land this year, 2024, pretty bad. But for male actors, you would say Ding Yuxi and Li Yunrui are climbing up really quickly towards the end of the year because of the success of Eastern Fantasy and then the ongoing 九重子. And he's not at the perfect position in an industry right now to be acting in such a careless way. Overall, the reception of his rap songs is very bad on internet. If, as it turned out, that the drama is not in any way as good as everybody would hope it to be within his team, those songs will become something that's not in his favor. So let's see what happens. Then we have a couple of projects that have wrapped during this week. First is the Luo Yunxi and Liu Yase led contemporary crime drama It is from Youku. It is 24 episodes, and English title is The Truth Within. Chinese title literally is Peeling of the Cocoon. So pretty accurate translation. And in this drama, Luo Yunxi plays a coroner, and then the lady plays a detective. If the detective cases are well written, it kind of guarantees it will have a very high bottom line, and anything else you do on top would be like icing on top. Let's hope at least the script writing of this drama is good enough. We also have a very typical iQIYI drama that has wrapped. It's the one when they started shooting I talked about on my channel, 迷境之上, Garden of the Missing Path. It is a Mingguo Republic of China setting, a typical enclosed space mystery type of story where there is a mental hospital as our setting and our characters are all trapped there, and supposedly it is a place where somebody hid a lot of gold and money, and different groups of people try to infiltrate this place and steal the money. So it's that type of very 迷雾剧场 light on drama from iQIYI, led by Ma Sichun, Guo Qilin. Also involve Dong Jie, Du Chun, so all famous people. And at the end of last week, we've gotten the news that a drama has passed censorship, and it's aimed at airing in January on Mango. 国色芳华, Flourished Peony or something, like I can't remember exact English title, but you know which one. Second collaboration in the period drama between Yang Zi and Li Xian, Tang Dynasty setting. Female lead is a botanist type of person who breeds peony flowers. I believe this drama was like shot for 7 months or even longer. So there's no way that this drama is only 32 episodes. The censored version is 32 episodes, so I get the feeling that they probably break it down again into 2 parts. Something like what they done with Lost You Forever. Then we have a couple of dramas that have started production during this week. First, we have another iQIYI mystery case-breaking drama that started shooting this week called 焰火名城. English title is The City of Burns. It doesn't look like a very safe and good city. Since it's set in Mingguo, I guess it will make sense because Mingguo was warlords and wars and all types of crappy things happening all the time. So if the city gets burned, it's normal. And the drama is led by Dou Xiao and Shen Yujie, and it involves some kind of mystery and unbroken case family story that lasts 2 decades. Youku has officially started promoting a drama that they've just started shooting. Guo Jingming, although under a different name, because he switches a name every time he does a drama now, but everybody knows it's him. So it's like you're banned but you're not banned, you're cancelled but you're not cancelled. The world works in mysterious ways. And this drama is called 月灵奇迹. Very 拗口, okay? It's like your tongue is getting twisted by its name and you have kind of no clue about what it's trying to get at. The English title actually will be easier to understand, go figure. It's called Veil of Shadows. So it's like very similar to Fans of Fortune. And if you look at the style, the type of story, fairies and gods and demons, same thing as Fans of Fortune. Even the look already with the posters and leaked whatever material shooting on set, you can tell it's the sort of sister drama of Fans of Fortune. And this time, it's gonna be led by 2 female leads. Like after not succeeding at BL, I guess he's trying to do GL now. Ju Jingyi and Chen Duling. And then it's also gonna involve Tian Jiarui. Guo Jingming just really likes Tian Jiarui. For this type of drama, I think it's exclusively designed for the fans of those particular actresses involved, that they just wanna look at them being dressed up in Guo Jingming style and looking pretty, but to me, like, it never really looks pretty and I don't get his stories and he can't tell a story with visual. But anyway, it's shooting. It will come out when it comes out and probably I will not even bother to watch, or maybe just watch 1 episode and laugh at it. Sorry if I sound very, very sarcastic. But I mean, how many decades has Guo Jingming been working in film and television? His works are very consistent, at least in its not good quality up to this point. So I think it's proven that shouldn't put hope on him. Then we have another period idol drama that has started shooting. And because of the success of 九重子, I think people should put a little bit more hope in this one, helping these 2 leads to do the best idol drama acting they've ever done in their career up to this point. Why I would say that? Because it is a period drama from Tencent called Zhu Yu, and it's gonna be led by Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei. They have both been in so many idol period dramas that didn't work out well. And then this time somebody came to their rescue. Zeng Qingjie, the director of all those short dramas, plus currently on air really, really good idol romantic drama I just made a video about, 九重子 Blossom. Zeng Qingjie is gonna play his magic on these 2 people. Female lead character is the daughter of a butcher. So she's the master of cutting things up with her knife in the commercial way. But if she wants to branch off, I mean, cutting people would not be so off target. And then the guy is an aristocrat, Marquis, I believe, but then he comes from a family that has a lot of baggage, not that different from Li Yunrui's character in Blossom, secretly planning a revenge for over a decade. So like even more similar. It's another very typical short drama setting of characters that will go straight into plot, and as long as it's reasonably good production standard and budget, and it has this director, if this one cannot make Zhang Linghe's performance work for idol drama as a leading role, it will be done. Like, I think for him. Because if Zeng Qingjie couldn't play magic on him, there's no director in China right now who's gonna do it in the idol drama category. So, Zeng Qingjie, please play your magic on these 2 people. And I think if that actually happens, it will in many ways prove again, for this type of drama, idol drama, it is really not that important that you have the most good-looking actors or actresses, or even the most fitting one to do your job. If you have a really good master of narrative behind the camera, that probably is the most important thing. Also, control the script. Maybe also towards the end of the year, next year, we're gonna see this drama, and fingers crossed, it's gonna be their salvation. Then, before we go, quickly talk about Chinese New Year slot film. Fengshen, Creation of Gods, second movie, released its first proper trailer. You at least see who are the characters, main characters in the second movie, what are the major events that's going to play out. For example, Yu Shi's role is going to start to lead a war, rebellion against Fei Xiang's role, the king. You would also see Chen Muchi getting his head stitched back in a magical way, and more CG, just so much more CG. Also, yesterday, a movie came out and announcing they're gonna join the bloodbath battle of Chinese New Year movie slot competition. That would be another Detective Chinatown film from Chen Sicheng called Detective Chinatown 1900. Whether it's time travel or whatever, you know, the main chunk of the story is going to be going back in time, and mainly I think happening in Britain. Last week there's news about Liu Haoran and Wang Baoqiang, these two leading actors of Detective Chinatown. They literally traveled to the UK to shoot special feature whatever stuff to promote this film. It continues the tradition of this series of movies going into different locations every time in the world to sort of work as a selling point of this franchise. The first movie went to Thailand, I think. The second movie was in New York. The third one was in Tokyo. So fourth one, I don't know, like trying to squeeze into Victorian time or whatever of England. And if you look at the poster, it's odd, right? Liu Haoran is dressed like Sherlock Holmes. Wang Baoqiang, you know, like that's very sensitive stuff. World politics and political correctness considered, so I hope like they're not just doing a stupid thing. I haven't seen the movie, I haven't seen the setup, so I have no idea, you know, how that plays off in the plot. I mean, in a way, maybe it does not matter, because even if this movie gets criticized globally, whatever, outside China, it's not like it's gonna affect their box office in any way. This year's Chinese cinema coming up in about a month's time is gonna be really, really crazy, because last year we haven't had big movies. This year, epic fight,哪吒, the movie, historically the first movie, the highest grossing animation ever in Chinese history, that grossed over 5 billion RMB. You have second, Creation of Gods, you have Detective Chinatown. I think there's a potential of another big one, which is the company that made Red Sea Operation on Bona, a huge movie company, is likely to also schedule the movie into Chinese New Year slot. If that happens, that means there are 4 huge box office competitors that are gonna enter the coming up slot. To give you an idea, about half of every year's Chinese New Year movie box office would end up being distributed between the first 4 ranking box office movies. So if there are 10 movies, the first 4 will take half, then the rest will take the rest, and sometimes more than half. Like that's how it's been played out in the last couple of years. And that number is projecting to be about 8 billion RMB. So for the first 4 movies, they're gonna divide and conquer that chunk of money, depending on who takes a little bit more and less. But that's usually how it plays out. And if you think about the candidate of taking those 4 positions, if all 4 movies, like I said, are gonna come in, it's too little money. It may make them feel it's not the best time to schedule it, so it may end up only having 3. It may be the case that we're only gonna get the animation, the Creation of Gods, the Detective Chinatown as the 3 big one, and then the other one, because they're thinking the other 3 are there, that movie from Bona is not gonna come in. It's gonna come in later, next year. I'm just guessing. Let's see how it's gonna play out. I know my channel viewers mostly watch televisions, but you know, for Chinese New Year slot movies, it really is the biggest thing in cinema every year in China. So probably also it's worth a little bit looking at it and gossiping about what's gonna happen. These are everything I've collected during this week about Chinese dramaland, entertainment, also cinema. Thank you for watching Avenue X. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.